kind of improvements, and not just any kind, but a lot of improvements, with something like this being made legal was deeply troubling for me. And I mean, it wasn't like that instant, but it just over time, I eventually came around, and I still felt like I wouldn't choose to have an abortion unless I really, really, really had to. Like, even for an unplanned pregnancy, I would want to choose to have the baby, but I can't make that decision for other people. And it's important that other people be able to make that decision for themselves. And that's how I finally came around. It was Freakonomics. That's my story. It's Justin, are we still working on the computer, or are we good?
I'm not sure. His video is unstable. I'm not sure if he's like on
Mm,
his phone or computer yet. Thank you for sharing, though. I appreciate you sharing.
yeah.
Justin. Well, we basically kind of already have.
Justin just wrote in the voice chat, he said to go ahead without him or something.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Okay. I mean, let me.
I'm not really sure, but because it was in the outline, just to really clarify the two positions. Are you guys cool if I do that?
Wait, say that one more time. I'm sorry.
The clarification of the positions of pro-life and pro-choice, and this is because of the person that reached out to Justin, who said she was pro-life, but then the things that she said were not pro-life. So he asked me to put it in the outline, and so I did, just like right at the very top, to clarify what the core issue is. And so I'm just going to jump in if that's okay, and then I promise I'll shut up and I'll let everyone else talk. But this is, a lot of people think that this is a really complicated issue, but it's really not. So I'm going to uncomplicate it. And I think there'll be some people listening, like the person who contacted Justin, who have been calling themselves pro-life, but erroneously. And so I don't know. And this might be the moment for other people when like they become pro-choice, and others will realize they've been pro-choice all along. So the core issue at play here is female reproductive and bodily autonomy. You are either for it or against it. So pro-life, quote unquote, it's an inaccurate, cowardly label. It is misogyny trying to hide behind the unborn to look noble. It's inherently a position against bodily autonomy and against consent. These values are absolutely antithetical to the pro-life stance, because the only way to advocate for the unborn is to destroy the rights of the person whose body the unborn are using. And that's period. That is inherently wrapped together. So autonomy, health, consent, these are all inherent values of the pro-choice movement. It cares about not just the rights of adults and children, but their happiness, their opportunities, education, mental and physical health, quality of life, and access to all necessary resources, including, but not limited to, medical care. It is a humanizing position, while the pro-life position is ultimately objectifying, which is when you are removing rights, especially to autonomy, to one's own body and the decisions they make about that body. That is a dehumanizing, objectifying position to put people into, and we're talking about half the population. So pro-choice is not anti-children, and it's not anti-motherhood. It's pro-abortion for those who would choose it, and it's pro-motherhood for those who choose it. So just real quick, Planned Parenthood is not just a place to deal with birth control and abortion. Planned Parenthood also includes care and resources for pregnancy, birth, and parenthood beyond birth. So there are many women. I know someone personally who became pregnant as a teenager, 16, and it was at Planned Parenthood in Salt Lake City that she was ever asked for the first time what she wanted to do. And she said she had been immensely pressured by her Mormon bishop and her Mormon family to give the baby up for adoption to a proper mother-father couple. And but she said she wanted to keep her baby, and it was Planned Parenthood, not her ward, not her family, that got her set up on CHIP and with Medicaid or Medicare. I don't know which one is. I get them mixed up all the time, but set her up with